Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you one of my favorites. Around the farm we always have lots of greens. Even in the summertime, we'll see some of our summertime greens that so far have made it through the winter. But right now I'm picking one of my favorites, and this is Mizuna, and we're going to make some spinach empanadas for lunch today. So we picked Mizuna mustard for our empanadas, and now we're picking Florida broadleaf mustard. I know I said spinach empanadas, but you know, in my house, spinach is a pretty loose term. So this is definitely not your granny spinach. This is Vietnamese spinach, or hung nok. This spinach is as tall as me, as you see, and we're picking a few of these leaves, throwing them in their spinach too. I also use this one a lot in my tea workshops. Hey, we're gonna pick a little bit of Okinawan spinach, one of my favorites. I mostly eat the young tips. It's kind of nutty. It's one of our summertime spinaches, and this is far from summer, but if you have a mild winter, you can enjoy it all winter too. This one's been in this pot for several years, and so it's just under the edge of the porch, so it just gets enough protection in the winter time to let it make through. And this is Okinawan spinach, so we'll put this in our spinach empanadas. All right, so we've got our greens. I'm gonna cut them into pretty small little nibbles because the empanadas you want pretty fine. We're just gonna cut them up, put them in this pot, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, we got some chopped garlic going in a little bit of olive oil and butter on the pan. I brought some reinforcements because Chef Cody here is an expert with spinach, and you can watch him use this perennial spinach to make soup on Chef Cody's soup video. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wilt this spinach down, and then we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream and some ricotta cheese. So that'll be the next step. All right, so now we're gonna add a little pinch of salt. I'm using some kosher sea salt. We're adding a little bit of coffee creamer to get rid of the last of this creamer. If you were making cream spinach, this is basically your last step. I would put just a little more cream in there, and you could serve this to the family as a wonderful side dish as it is right now. So we're going to reduce this just a little bit, and then we're going to add ricotta cheese, and then we're ready for our empanadas. With the ricotta cheese, it's basically a couple of dollops in your spinach. I'm not the measuring kind of guy, so if you're interested enough that you actually want this recipe in written form, send us a message through the media here, and we'll get it to you. All right, so I've cooked that down. As soon as you warm up that ricotta cheese, you're ready to make some empanadas. So I've got a really good recipe. You can find it from Emerald Lagasse for making empanada dough, and I love to do that. But the quick and dirty is to get these frozen empanada shells from your local freezer section. I put 1 spoonful in each little empanada shell, and then we just fold those over, press them down with the fork. You can, if you overfill them, they want to spill out in your frying pan. I probably underfilled that one just a little bit. I like mine to be kind of full. That was probably a little over full. But you can keep these frozen on hand, and you can make empanadas out of your extra blueberries, out of your mulberries. You just put them in a little simple syrup frying pan, and then make them into empanadas. Let's go over and put these in the frying pan. So you can also fill your empanadas to this point and freeze them, and then pop them out of the freezer. You can fry them and then freeze them, and then put them in the microwave or the regular oven and warm them up. Great street food. In lots of countries, you'll find the empanadas.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So we could actually bake or fry these empanadas. In interest of time, today we're gonna do a little fried empanada. I usually just use a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan. These are actually a little more deep fried than I would normally do, but it all works. All right, so now we're gonna flip these babies. Doesn't take but just a second for them to, once you got the oil hot, for them to get happy. So Courtney and I were just talking about doing this with blueberries. We can't wait till blueberry and mulberry season. Of course, we'll be doing lots of cobblers as well, and we'll get a video on that too. Nice and hot.
How is it?
Good.
Mm-hmm.